Hey everybody, this is Sean B. Bradley, CEO of Dealer Synergy and the co-creator of AutomotiveInternetSales.com, and I'm here with a special guest.
Hi, my name is Megan Barto, and I am the marketing director at Sioka Honda in Harrisburg, Pennsylvania, and I'm the e-commerce director at Sioka Hyundai of Lebanon in Lebanon, Pennsylvania.
And you are the dealer of the month for March for AutomotiveInternetSales.com.
Thank you so much, Sean.
No, listen, we are always looking for progressive, successful automotive professionals. Try to repeat that. All right, so tell us a little bit about your background.
Well, I've actually been in the auto industry since April of 2007. Before that, I was a paralegal. And when I started, I was, your traditional floor salesperson, taking fresh ups. The internet really wasn't as big as it is now back then. But they thought, well, she's got her own computer, because back then, not everybody had their own laptop. Do you want to do internet leads, Megan? And I said, sure, why not? Sounds great. Sounds fun. So I kind of got a knack for that. And then in the fall of 2009, I moved to strictly internet. Now, this is just at our Honda store. And I grew that department, and I had several people underneath me. And then May of last year, I moved to marketing director for the two stores. Our Honda and our Hyundai store, they're about 25 minutes apart. So I handled, marketing director is jack of all trades, handles all the graphic design, the photography, the digital marketing, the website, the lead vendors, everything like that. And then we had some changes happen. So I still do the marketing for our Honda store, but I actually do internet leads and BDC work. I mean, I know you hate that term, but it's, I handle all those leads in our Lebanon store. Our Lebanon store is smaller than our Harrisburg store, so I'm a one-person internet department, but it's great because I can also go out there and I can take the fresh ups if we don't have enough salespeople available. I can desk the deals, I can do the TOs, I can pencil, from meet and cradle to grave. I mean, I can do it all as far as that goes.
So tell us some of your success, like what type of numbers are you doing?
Right now, last month, 60% of Sioka Hyundai of Lebanon's volume came from the phone and the internet department, and that's new and used.
Strong, okay. Can you give us, like volume-wise, how many units is that?
I want to say we did 47 last month.
Okay. Do you track the grosses?
I don't know off the top of my head.
The question I wanted to know is, would you say that the internet grosses are lower, the same, or higher than the showroom grosses?
The same.
Same. That's what I would concur. The majority of successful internet departments, it's either the same or higher. So what I'm basically asking is, the whole myth of you can't make money on internet deals is false?
Correct.
Okay, so correct or false?
You can make money on internet deals.
Okay, good. Okay, so that's something that I want you to kind of just look in the camera and talk to all the managers and owners that are watching this. Talk to them about how making money is possible with internet sales.
One of the most important features that we've done, and especially with used car sales, is we have a button on our website that says Request Vehicle Service History. So a customer can submit that, and you're not going to have all the service history, and you just have to explain that to customers. Hey, privacy reasons, we can't give you everything. But I'll email them the RO, and we spend an average of about $1,200 per used car. It varies, between $10 and $1,200 on every single used car, whether it's certified bargain, a $40,000 car, or a $4,000 car. That's about the average. And so we can send them the RO, and then we send them the Carfax also, and that just helps to build the value that we stand behind our vehicles. We're only going to put our best vehicles out on the front line ready. So I think that helps build the value for the used cars before the customers even come in, so that when they do come in, and with all the research tools out there, everybody knows that you're not going to go see a used car unless it's priced competitively. And I think that customers are so conditioned these days to say, well, is that your best price? And if you're confident in it, and you say, you know what, yes, it is, okay, great, I'll take it. They're just so trained to ask the question.
2 points I'm going to add on to that. First is that price is only relevant in the absence of value, and what you just dropped are some serious bombs of ways to build value on the product. I love that. So rewind that, write that down. That's a good takeaway. The next thing, though, is you were so right when you say, is that the best deal? Is that your best price? Is that your best deal? 96% of people are going to either ask that question or shop your price. So strong. You're very talented. I've had the pleasure of watching you and listening to you and reading your tweets for 3 days now at the Internet Sales 20 Group. What is really important, or you think should be important for internet departments, BDCs, to be really cognizant about nowadays in 2014?
I think it has to do with who you're talking to. And we've all talked about, there's been going jokes around about women drivers and female shoppers. Well, I think you need to treat it as a person. You need to look at the person. And for example, when you're leaving a voicemail message, if the person talks very matter-of-factly and very, please, you have reached the Jones residence, please leave a message after the beep, mimic their voice tone, because that's what they're used to hearing. That's how they hear themselves, and that's what they're going to respond the best to. And in our experience at the store, we have found that if you mimic your voice tone, they're going to call you back more often. So we said the average contact rates was what, between
11, 14.
11 to 14%. If you mimic what they say and what their tonality is, that's going to increase because they're going to be able to relate to you right off the bat via a voicemail. Hey, you know what? This person sounds really nice. And you could feel like you're sounding like a complete moron when you're leaving this voicemail. But if you're mimicking your customer, that's what they're accustomed to, and that's what they're used to hearing. And it's almost as if they say body language. So if you want to relate to somebody, like I'd sit like this with you and like this, because that's going to make you feel comfortable because that's how you're sitting.
Right.
It's the exact same thing. You just translate it to the phone.
It's funny. I'm going to go give you a quote. I said it in the 20 group. Shakespeare said, "Show me your friends, and I'll tell you who you are." People feel comfortable with people that are like them. That's brilliant. Okay, look, I'm going to pillage you from these nuggets because that was 2 back-to-back bombs, girl. Okay, give me something else because this is good.
Don't say no, or don't take no, the first no that you get.
Ooh, say that again.
If someone you're dealing with a customer on the internet, emails, phones, it doesn't matter, and they say no, don't just mark lost, out of market, no agreement reached. We all have, every CRM has 100 different reasons why lost. Find out why. I had a customer that I didn't have a Santa Fe for her, and she goes, you know what, I'm going to shop elsewhere, you don't have anything I want. I emailed her back, well, I have 9 total dealerships in our entire group. What other makes and models are you considering? She was, well, you know what? I really like the 2011, 2012 CRVs. Great. I have a Honda store. They have 12 certified pre-owned ones in their inventory. And with the CRM that we have, I'm able to send, even though I'm in the Lebanon store, I'm able to send vehicles out at the Honda store to her. You know what? I really, really like this one. Can I come in for a test drive? If you would have just taken her first response saying, no, I don't want a Santa Fe and marked it lost, you would have never stood another chance with that customer. When your customers are in doing their F&I paperwork and your finance director or finance manager is saying to them, what do you think of this vehicle service contract? What do you think of this paint and fabric protection? Does he take the first no? I don't know about stores that you train, but our finance managers are trained to ask 3 times. And on the 3rd no, then it's, okay, great, they don't want it. But so why should the internet be any different?
I agree, 100%.
Why should we take the first no, get to the root question, the root, what's their, and even finding out why they're saying no will help you get to their primary buying motivation. And you'll find out exactly why they're looking for a car. Maybe they were looking at an Elantra and then they decided, well, you know what, maybe we do need the more room, but they didn't think about the Santa Fe or the Tucson. Well, I don't want the Elantra. Well, okay, did your situation change? Are you considering other vehicles? Well, yeah, we need something bigger. Well, great, I have the Santa Fe. It seats 7 people. Have you thought about that? No, but you know what? Maybe I'd like some more information on that. Now, I'm not guaranteeing that every single time someone says no and you ask them a further question, you get them further into the process, it's going to make a sale. But it's the incremental sales that are really important that's going to eventually grow everyone's business.
I just want to say I feel much more comfortable with you since you crossed your legs like I do.
It works.
It works.
Did you read that book I told you to?
No, not yet.
Okay.
I didn't get a chance to.
You've been preparing for this amazing event.
Yes, I've been. Thank you so much. I got one final question. You are a Twitter beast. I said Twitter beast, not just a beast, because that'd be rude. You are a Twitter beast, and I got to tell you, I've loved watching the whole thing with DJ Snyder and you go back and forth, and I would give it to you because
Would
DJ,
you?
yeah, because DJ might be, he's rapid fire, but you have intelligent tweets. So because you have my respect as a very progressive tweeter, what kind of Twitter tips would you give for an internet director, ISM, or something like that? Like, how could they maximize Twitter?
Hootsuite.
Hootsuite.
Have you used it?
Yeah.
Geo searches.
Okay.
It's free. In Hootsuite, you can set up geo searches for free. You can actually set how far away from your dealership you want to search for a certain phrase. My phrases are car shopping, used car, new car. My competitors, oil change, trade. Now, you're going to get some gobbledygook in there. People like saying, oh, I just got a new CD for my car. That's going to show up. But if you look at it every once in a while real quick, you'll get some information and you'll see people that are actively looking for a car or actively looking for hey, I'm sitting here at, they check in on Foursquare at, Valvoline oil change. Shoot them, hey, you know what? Why don't you try out our service department? I'll give you $5 off your oil change when you need another one.
Now, how successful would you say that's been for you, being able to like engage people through Twitter?
It's actually pretty successful. I've had, yeah, I mean, and then you get into the dialogue. And when you have somebody that says, hey, I'm looking for a new car, don't say, I have lots of Hyundais, come see them. What kind of car are you shopping for?
Right.
I mean, like, if you and I are talking and you're like, I'm looking for a new car, what's the first thing I'm going to say to you? What kind of car are you looking for? Twitter is a conversation.
Yes.
I often joke that Twitter's like a barbecue because you can hear all these little conversations everywhere. And if you're at a barbecue with your friends, nobody cares if you flit around and jump in between different groups of people. Nobody cares if you butt in because it's casual.
Right.
So if you want to if someone's having a conversation on Twitter and you want to butt in, do it. If they didn't want you to butt in, they wouldn't talk about it on Twitter, or their account would be private.
Agreed. That is strong. I can't even, I lost count. Was that 3 or 4? 4 huge nuggets. This is why she is the dealer of the month. Megan, thank you so much for being
Thank you very much.
Available to us here at the Internet Sales 20 Group and Automotive Internet Sales. It's a pleasure having you on.
Thank you.
Thank you very much. Thank you so much for watching. I truly hope that you enjoyed listening to and learning the information that you just saw. Because if you did, I promise you're going to love automotive digital training. So do me a favor, go to automotivedigitaltraining.com and take a look.